Hello my dear students, welcome to AriserTalent. Students, we are studying quadratic equation of class 10. Okay students, so what we have discussed till now is quadratic polynomial, equation, roots, okay, and the products of its root, summation of its roots, and we have done some language questions, okay, that were based on the statement. Now, in order of that, we are having this question also. This is a motorboat whose speed is 15 km per hour in still water goes 30 km downstreams and comes back in a total of 4 hours 30 minutes. Determine the speed of the stream. Now, students, what it is asking? So, it is asking us about speed of the stream. So, according to what we have read, we know that the thing we have to determine is what is equals to x. We have to find this. Now, it is saying, let us suppose we have to find this. Now, a motorboat whose speed is 15 km per hour. So, here we have given with speed, we have given with the distance. Now, what formula comes into your mind, right? V equals to d by t. This is the formula. What? That velocity equals to or speed equals to, if it's velocity, that will be displacement. If this is speed, that will be distance upon time, right? Okay. So, start this question with these informations. Solution part. A motorboat whose speed is 15 km per hour. So, given speed of motorboat equals to 15 km per hour. In still water goes 30 km downstream. So, the distance d1, right, d1 is equals to what? 30 km downwards and comes back in a total of 4 hours 30 minutes. So, this is a total time. Now, total time equals to 4 hours and 30 minutes. Now, I can simply write it in hours like 4 hours and 30 minutes. 30 minutes equals to what? Half hour. Okay. That will be what? 9 by 2 hours. That is total time taken. Okay. Now, D1 equals to 30 km because it is going in upstream or downstream? Okay, it is going downstream and it is coming back, it is returning. So, the distance will be same for returning. Okay, so D2 equals to also 30 km. Now, you know this. Now, speed to motorboat is still okay and comes back in a total of 4 hours 30 minutes. Determine the speed of the stream. Let solution part. Let the stream of river. So, no, not the stream. Let the speed of stream or river equals to x. I have told you we are going to determine this. So, we will have this value as x. Now, what? Now, first we have provided with the D1, we have provided with this 15 km. Now, if it is going downstream, that means this water level is higher and this water level is lower. So, if it is going downstream, its speed will add the speed of this river is flowing like this, from here to there. Now, if some boat is going like this, so this V1 will be added in V2. Let's suppose this is stream's velocity, right? Now it is x. Okay. So I will calculate for downstream. For downstream, V, that is total V, that can be written as V1. Okay. V downstream equals to what? V1 plus the speed of stream. The speed of stream is x. So, I will just add x here. Right. Now, time taken, total time taken for downstream will be equals to what? Look here, V equals to d by t. So, this implies that t will be equals to d by v, right? That's simple. So, t equals to d by v. So, for particular that downstream, what will I write? d by v ds. Now, d is what? d1 is what? 30 kilometers. So, that is 30 kilometer. And the speed is what? V1 plus x. Now, what is V1? 15. 15 is V1. 15 plus x. Okay. Now, for upstream. Now, students, just imagine this. If you are swimming. So, if you swim in the direction of stream, your speed and the direction of the stream's speed is same. So, what will happen? Your speed will be add on to the stream. Okay. So, you will move fastly, right? And if the stream is going in this direction, and if you are going in this direction, your speed will decrease. By what factor? By this factor. If it is 10 kilometer, and if 10 kilometer per hour, let's suppose, and if it's 15 kilometer per hour, that will what? That will be subtract. What will remain? 5. So, 5 kilometer per hour will be the stream, will be your speed of moving. So, same is here. Okay. So, for upstream, VUS will be equals to what? Your boat speed, which is V2 minus X, right? Okay. So, total time taken now what is this? V2 is this? V2 is what? V2 is again what? 15 kilometer per hour, because it is not changing. It is not changing its speed. So, V1 equals to V2. Okay. So, that will be 15 minus X, right, kilometer per hour. Total time taken will be equals to what? T2, that is equals to what? Again, D by V, which is what? D is again 30 kilometer, I have told you, and V is 15 minus X. Done till here? Understood this? Okay. Now, come to this part. So, total time for downstream and upstream equals to T equals to what? That is given here. Total time is 9 by 2 hour, which is given here, 4 hours 30 minutes equals to 9 by 2. Okay. So, T. Now, T is always what? D by V. So, T equals to T1 plus T2, and we are having here the values of T1 and T2, which is 30 by 50 plus X, okay, plus 30, because total time will be what? Time to go downstream plus time to come back. So, I am just adding these 2 times and I am having this time equals to 9 by 2. So, can I make an equation here? Okay. So, that will be 15 minus x. Okay. Now, what this implies that t equals to, if I will take the LCM, that will be here t's value is 9 by 2, right. 15 plus x, 15 minus x. Now, look at this format, this is a plus b and a minus b. Now, if I just calculate here, that will be 30 multiplied by 15 minus x, in this case plus of 30 multiplied by 15 plus x. Okay, students. Now, if I further calculate this value, that will be 30 multiplied by 15, right. So, that will be 75, 45 and 0 minus 30x plus 45, 450 plus 30x upon a square minus b square. Now, a square is what? 15 square. 15 square is 225 minus x square. Okay. Now, when I solve this, this 30x will be cut by this 30x. So, that will be 900. 9 by 2 equals to 900. So, that will be cut also by 100. Okay. 225 minus x square. Note this, students, so we can move further. Okay, I am going to rub this part only, right? Noted? Okay. Okay, students, so that will be 1 by 2, or I can directly write here 225 minus x square will be equals to 200. Okay, so when I solve this, that will become 200 minus of 225 plus of x square equals to 0, right. Okay, now it will become x square minus 25 when I solve this, right, equals to 0. What will it become? X square equals to 25. So, value of x will be what? Plus or minus 5. Value of x is plus or minus 5. Now, what I assumed x as? I assumed the speed of stream as x. Now, speed. So, speed will be what? Only in positive manner. So, what will be my answer? That is in kilometer per hour. We have taken all the values in the unit kilometer and hour. So, that will be kilometer per hour. So, the speed of the stream will be what? 5 kilometer per hour. Okay, students. So, this is our what answer, right? Because the speed cannot be negative. 5 kilometer per hour is our answer. Note this, students. So, we can move to another question. Okay, noted. Right. Right, students. Now again, the second question is 2 years ago. These are very interesting questions of age, right? So, someone's father or someone's sister or brother or friends will have some age in particular time and there will be some relation, and some age after some time or before some time, and there will be some relation between them. Okay, some age difference and then equations. So you will use these information to make equations, right, and then you will be finding the answer. Okay. So what this question is saying, just have a look. 2 years ago, a man's age was 3 times the square of his son's age. Okay, in 3 years time, his age will be 4 times his son's age. Find their present age. So, in the time frame, if this is present, it's going some backward time and telling some equations. Here it's having some equations, and again here it's having some information. So, it is present, it is past, and it's future. Okay, so it's now asking us to know the actual present age. Okay, so we'll just read the statement carefully and then find some interesting equations in them. 2 years ago, a man's age was, okay, 2 years ago. That means the time, the instant it's talking about is what? Just 2 years from now. So, what is the present age? If I consider the present age of son, I am talking about son and father. So, I am assuming the less as x. Now, less age is of obviously son, not father, it can be. Okay. So, I am assuming x equals to the age of son, right. Solution, let x be the present age of son. Now students, I am having these two margins. I will talk about son here and I will talk about the father here. Now, this son is having some age x right now, and the relation of this father's age to this present age is unknown till yet according to question. Now, it is telling that 2 years ago. So, if I am talking about the time frame, that will be present and that will be 2 years ago. Now, 2 years ago, the man's age was, okay, I am not talking about man, I am talking about the son. Okay, so son's age will be 2 years ago, x minus 2 if x is in years. So, what will the value of his age 2 years ago? If you are 18 right now, so what will be your age 2 years ago? 18 minus 2, 16, right. So, it is x minus 2. Now, it is saying that a man's age was 3 times the square of his son's age. So, the age of father this time was 3 times. 3 times of what? Square of his son's age. Now, son's age is this. So, square of his son's age. Okay, understood. Now, it is saying in 3 years time, now present, and after present 3 years. 3 years after present. What will it be? Simply we know all this, no, like that will be x plus 3. 3 years will add. Okay, it's saying that his age will be 4 times his son's age. Now, his age will be 4 times his son's age. Okay. Find their present ages. Now, find their present ages. Now, students, if this is so, if this is his age of his father, so actually this age is equals to what? 3 multiplied by x square plus 4, a square plus b square minus 2ab. So, what will it become? 3x square, right? 3x square minus 12x 3x square minus 12x plus 12. Right or wrong? 3x square minus 12x plus 12. This is the father's age. So, father's age before 2 years was this. So, present tense will be plus 2 here. Okay. So, that will be 3x square minus 12x plus 12 plus 2. Now, can I write this 12 plus 2 as 14? So, present tense is 14. So, students, this should be here after 3 years. From the present in future 3 years, the age will become what? The age will become, this is given, right? And according to us, this age should be 3x square minus 12x plus 14 plus 14 plus 3, right? So, 14 plus 3 equals to what? 17. So, can I write 17 here? 17. Okay, students. So, this is given. This is what I calculated. So, basically these two values are same. So, I got the equation from here. Right. This implies that age of father again, okay, just age of father 3 years from present implies that 3x square minus 12x plus 17 equals to what? 4x plus 3. 4 multiplied by x plus 3. So, 4x plus 12. Now, students, when I solve this, that will become 3x square minus 12x minus 4x. What will it become? Minus 16x. Now, 17 minus 12, that will be plus of 5 equals to 0. Right. Now, 5 3s are 15. So, can I write this like this, that minus 15x minus x plus 5 equals to 0. So, 3x, x minus 5, just factorize it, minus 1, x minus 5 equals to 0. And come here, students, this side, that will give you what? 3x minus 1 and x minus 5 equals to 0. Now, students, from 3x minus 1 equals to 0, I will get x equals to 1 by 3 and I will get also x equals to 5 from here. So, root of this particular equation that I have got here was what? 1 by, sorry, this is not 2 but 3. Okay, 1 by 3 and 5. But students, 1 by 3 cannot be age, right? So, age will be what? 5. Age cannot be in fraction. We are talking about years only. So, age of son at present equals to 5 years. Now, this is the age of son only. Now, the age of father at present is nothing but 3x square minus 14 minus 12x plus 14. So, what I will take? Again, listen, the present age of son, we have calculated x, but the age of father is 3x square minus 12x plus 14, that we have to calculate yet. So, age of father equals to what, dear students? Equals to 3x square minus 12x plus 14. Now, calculate this. 3, x is what? 5. So, 25 here minus 12, 5 plus 14, that will be 75, 60 plus 14 equals to, this will be 9, this will be 9 and this will be 8 minus 60 equals to 9, 29 years. Okay, right. So, 29 years age of father and 5 years age of son at present, right, at present. Now, note this one, students, also, so then we can move further, right. So, understood all this? Yes or no? So, it is so simple, student, you just have to focus on the statement, right or wrong. Now, this is the pattern, student. Sometime it can ask you about the present scenario, sometime it can ask you about the past scenario, sometime it can be about the future, that what will be the age after 15 years or so. Just you have to write the equations as per the given information and your work is done here, right. Okay. So, talking about the next question, here it is having, find the nature of the roots of the equation. Now, students, I have told you about the nature of student. No, nature of student, not nature of student, but nature of roots. Okay, just like nature of you and your friends and your teachers and your parents, roots and equations also have some roots and roots have their nature, right. I have talked about this in our theory session. So, I have told you that roots, these typical roots may be of some nature that is determined by this d, which is what? B square minus 4ac. Now, I have told you if this d is a whole number, okay. So, it can be right, it can be 0, it can be positive, it can be negative. I have told you, if it is 0, what will it be? The complete equation will have equal roots, equal roots and real, of course, right. These will be the characteristics. If this is positive, in this case they are having two cases, perfect square, it can be a perfect square or it may not be a perfect square. If it is not a perfect square, roots will be irrational and unequal. In this case, roots will be unequal but rational, right. And if it is negative, roots will be what? Imaginary, or you can say not real, right. So, this is the basic that we have read. Now, what about the solution part, student? The solution part is so simple, because the whole thing depends on d. d equals to what? Again, b square minus 4ac. Now, if you compare this particular equation 7, given equation 7x square minus 9x plus 2 equals to 0. If you compare this with the actual standard quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0, what you will find out that a equals to a, b equals to minus 9 and c equals to 2. If this is so, then what one can write that b square minus 4ac equals to b square, which is minus 9 square, minus 4 multiply by A multiply by C. Okay, that will be 81 minus 14. Okay, 81 minus 56, that will be 5, 25. Now 25 is what? 25 is a perfect square. Perfect square it is. So, if it is perfect square, the roots will be rational, right? One thing, and equal. Second thing. So, nature of root is what? Unequal, real, rational. These will be the 3 parameters or 3 characteristics of the root's nature, that will be unequal, real and rational. Right students, understood this? So, just note this students so that we can move forward. Okay, noted? Right students? Okay. Now, next question. Find the nature of the roots of the equation. Right. B plus C x square minus A plus B plus C x plus A equals to 0. A, B, C belongs to Q. Integers. Now, students, the question is that what should be the procedure? Now, students, just don't hesitate for this question, because what this question is all about, x square plus bx plus c equals to 0 format. So, now you know that this is your A, this is your B, this is your C. So, that will be your A, that will be your B, that will be your C. And now you are having that formula for D equals to B square minus 4AC. So, what you have to do, you have to just put the values here. Okay. So, you'll do what? You'll just have this values, put it here and try to find out whether it's real, whether it's not real, irrational, rational, or what are the characteristics of this particular given question. So, we'll talk about this question in our next lecture students. What you have to do, just revise the properties, roots, right? It's summation, it's multiplication. Okay, what is D, and just try to remember this thing that if it's a complete square and if it's 0, if it's positive, if it's negative, what will be the nature of root, right students? So, till then keep studying students, take care, bye.